There is some confusion and perhaps misunderstanding about the relationship between God the Father and Jesus the Son. They are not the same. A father is not the same as a son. In this session, we will explore the ancient Hebraic concept of agency that will help us understand the relationship between the Father and the Son. Now, if we go to the Gospel of John, we see that 40 times we read Jesus saying, "The Father has sent me." Number one, he wants Jesus to speak for God, the Father. The Son will speak for the Father, and that's known as a prophet. Number two, Jesus acted on behalf of God. That's what agency is, and we're going to look at that in a minute. Three, Jesus was greater than the angels. I mean, the angels spoke for God. They acted on behalf of God, but he's greater than the angels. So that gives him a position higher than the angels. Now, the relationship of Jesus to the Father is that of a son. The relationship of Jesus to his disciples is that of a Lord. A Lord means a boss. Let's take a look at number one. Jesus spoke for God, which was a prophet. "I did not speak on my own initiative, but the Father himself who sent me has given me a commandment as to what to say and what to speak." Number two is this agency. Now, angels are agents. They are agents for God. We have on the right side, shalach, which means to send, and then over on the left, malach, which comes from shalach. It's an angel. An angel is sent, and they are sent as agents for God. So we will see in Scripture, an angel appears and it's as if it's God talking, because angels are sent as agents, and a person's agent is regarded as the person himself. Now we see that in Scripture. It's the story of Joseph. Pharaoh took off his signet ring and put it on Joseph's hand and clothed him in garments of fine linen and put the gold necklace around his neck. So you put your finger upside down into molten wax, and then you put it over a letter, and it seals the letter. And if the seal is broken, somebody opened it. But if the seal is not broken, it has been sent by the sender. It's a guaranteed proof that the sender has sealed that envelope and sent it. So by putting the signet ring on Joseph's hand, the Pharaoh is saying, "You can act on my behalf. You can be my agent." Pharaoh said to Joseph, "See, I have set you over all the land of Egypt." And he had him ride in his second chariot. So this is what we call typology. So the Pharaoh is a type of God the Father, and Joseph is a type of Jesus the Son. They proclaimed before Joseph, "Bow the knee." Moreover, Pharaoh said to Joseph, "Though I am Pharaoh, yet without your permission no one shall raise his hand or foot in all the land of Egypt." So what we have here is we have the concept of agency. "You shall be over my house, and according to your command, all my people shall do homage only in the throne. I will be greater than you." This is Jesus. So Jesus has command over all the house or all the people, but he must submit to the Father. He speaks for the Father. He does acts for the Father on the Father's behalf. He is the agent for the Father. So Joseph is a type of Christ. He, Jesus, Yeshua, must reign until he has put all his enemies under his feet. When all things are subjected to him, so everything's going to be subjected to Jesus, then the Son himself also will be subjected to the one who's the Father, who subjected all things to him. So the Father gave Jesus everything, and Jesus is acting as the Father's agent until the victory is complete, and then Jesus will hand it all back to the Father. Being subjected is repeated. Subjected, subjected, subjected. So we need to understand what subjected is. It's the Greek word hupotasso. It's two words put together, meaning put under the authority of. Right now, Jesus has put all things under his authority. But in the end of time, God the Father will have authority over Jesus, who has authority over all things. So Jesus is the agent for the Father and obeys the Father, speaks for the Father, does the things that the Father tells him to do, but the Father is over him and he is subject to the Father. I trust this series on uncovering mysteries in the New Testament has convinced you there is a much greater depth to the gospel of Christ than is currently being taught. If you want to know more, we have a self-study course called Hebraic Methods of Bible Study on Udemy that you can take at your own pace when you are ready.